You're tuned into Auto Intelligence, live from Auto Trader, where data, tools, and your preferences sync to make your car shopping smooth.
They're searching inventory.
Oh, yeah.
They find what you need.
They're gonna find it.
You can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. Pricing's precise and true.
So true.
It's smarter car shopping.
Ooh.
Just for you.
Oh, it's just for you.
Ooh.
Find your next ride at autotrader.com. Powered by Auto Intelligence.
A massage chair might seem a bit extravagant, especially these days. 8 different settings, adjustable intensity, plus it's heated, and it just feels so good. Yes, a massage chair might seem a bit extravagant, but when it can come with a car, suddenly it seems quite practical. The all-new 2025 Volkswagen Tiguan, packed with premium features like available massaging front seats, it only feels extravagant.
This episode is brought to you by Amazon Prime. From streaming to shopping, Prime helps you get more out of your passions. So whether you're a fan of true crime or prefer a nail-biting novel from time to time, with services like Prime Video, Amazon Music, and fast free delivery, Prime makes it easy to get more out of whatever you're into or getting into. Visit Amazon.com/Prime to learn more.
Halliday presents, in the red corner, the undisputed, undefeated Weed Whacker Guy. Champion of hurling grass and pollen everywhere. And in the blue corner, the challenger, extra strength Halliday. Eye drops that work all day to prevent the release of histamines that cause itchy allergy eyes. And the winner, by knockout, is Halliday. Halliday, bring it on.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
It's time for final Eagles and NFL predictions right here on the Eagles Checkdown. Guys, welcome to the Eagles Checkdown, the fastest under 10-minute Eagles podcast there is. Cover news, notes, and opinions on your favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, right here on the Eagles Pinball Podcast Network. I'm Phil Stiefel, your host. You can also find me this morning live at 8 a.m. hosting Trending in the AM on the STT Sports Network. I got today's episode linked below. Copy and paste it and subscribe to the channel. Be talking about all my predictions in much more detailed fashion. I want your opinion, so come on over to the show. Whether I'm right or wrong or whatever your predictions are, please come on over and chop it up with me. So I'd greatly appreciate it. Guys, this is going to be my one and only time. I always wait for people new. I don't make predictions all off season long. I wait till the week of the first game. It is Tuesday. I hope you all had a great Labor Day weekend. It is time for my official Eagles win-loss prediction, which everybody's been asking me about, but I've got it officially written down here. I'm also going to give you pretty much all my NFL predictions as well, who's going to get to the Super Bowl, and whether the Eagles will repeat or not as Super Bowl champions. Spoiler alert, I think they might. Anyway, so the Eagles kick off the season this week against the Dallas Cowboys on Thursday Night Football. We'll go into Wednesday, more practice updates. Thursday, we'll get my keys to victory in the game and what to watch for. The Eagles have 2 Thursday Night Football games then, and Week 6 against the Giants. They got the Black Friday game. They've got 1 Saturday game, 2 Monday Night Football games, and 1 Sunday Night Football game. Right now, obviously, some flexing can happen as the season goes on. But I've got the Eagles in – I'm looking at the schedule in blocks, okay? And I look at the first 5-game block. Dallas Week 1, at KC, home against the Rams, at Tampa, and home against Denver. And I've got the Eagles 3-2 in that 5-game stretch. I'm going to spoiler Thursday's show. I am predicting an Eagles win on Thursday Night Football against the Cowboys. If you want my record and bets, come back on Thursday morning for that. I do have them losing Week 2 to Kansas City. Kansas City comes out and gets their revenge for beating us, or for us beating them in the Super Bowl. Week 3, the Rams at home. I've got the Eagles winning that game despite the Rams circling it. I've got us finally getting our revenge against Tampa and finally winning a game down in Tampa winning that game week 4. And then I've got us losing against Denver. Denver's an upstart. I think Denver and Bo Nix are going to be a very good team. We'll talk about that prediction in a minute. Then we got a 3-game stretch, 6, 7, and 8. At New York Giants, at Minnesota, home against the Giants. I've got them winning all 3 of those games to get us going into the Week 9 bye hot, 6-2. Coming out of the bye, we got the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay on Monday Night Football. Now, funny thing is, I did these predictions like a week ago, before the Micah Parsons trade went down. And I had the Eagles losing that game to Green Bay. I still have them losing that to go 6-3. And then the next clump I'm looking at is week 11 through week 15. This is, actually, honestly, starting in week 6 to week 15. Very easy stretch of games for the Eagles. But Detroit, at Dallas, home the Chicago Bears. That's the Black Friday game. Monday Night Football at the Chargers. And then the Raiders at home. I've got them winning all 5 of those games. So going into week 16, I've got the Eagles at 11-3. Then I got the final batch at Washington, at Buffalo, home Washington. I got them 1-2 in that stretch, losing both road games, Washington and Buffalo. They're riding high. They hit a little snag at the end of the year. Then they clean things up and win week 18 to win the division, to go 12-5. That's my official Eagles prediction. 12-5 this year, winning the division, and again ending up as the number 2 seat in the NFC. Because, yes, I got the Eagles 12-5. I got Washington 11-6, Dallas and the Giants 6-11 each. NFC North, I've got the Lions still winning that division despite, Micah Parsons at 12-5. The Packers 11-6. Bears nothing really much, 9 wins. Vikes 6. The South, I still think it's the Bucks. I do have the Panthers taking a step forward at 7 wins, and the Saints just the worst team in football with 2 wins. The NFC West, I got the Rams winning it again, but the Cards tie them record, lose a tiebreaker, so I got both them 10-7. Seattle 8-9, the 49ers dropping off to 5-12. So my playoff prediction is the Eagles will be facing the Lions in Detroit for the NFC Championship game, and I got the Eagles winning that. But I do have the Cardinals making the playoffs, which is a little surprise to some people. AFC, I've got the Bills at 12-5, winning the AFC East. Not much there. I do have the Dolphins at 10-7. That's a surprise pick there. AFC North, I got the Ravens winning that 12-5. Bengals 11-6. Rest of the teams stink in that division. I'm not really worried about that. The South, that's still the Texans at 11-6. The Jags, maybe a little rebound with 9 wins. Colts and Titans, just 5 wins each. The West, real neck and neck. I got the Chiefs and Broncos both at 11-6. With the Chiefs just winning out in the tiebreaker, I'm just going to give it to them. Benefit of the doubt at this point still. And the AFC, I do have the Dolphins in the 7th seed making the playoffs with their 10 wins. It's a little bit of a shocker there. I have the Ravens beating the Broncos in the championship game. That's kind of one of my sneaky little plays there. So I do have an I-95 Eagles, Ravens, Super Bowl in my prediction, which, call it what it is, call it a homer, call it whatever you want. I'm going to have the Eagles. I'm going to predict them to win the Super Bowl. And that's not just homer me saying that. I really, truly think this Eagles team is built plenty well to get back and win again. And I think they're head and shoulders above everyone else. There's a lot of good teams in the NFC, the Packers, the Lions, the Commanders. But I just think the Eagles are that much better than all of them. In the AFC, the Ravens, Bills, and Bengals, they're the teams. Like, the Chiefs are still going to win a lot of games, and they're going to win their division. But those 3 teams, one of those teams is finally going to get to the Super Bowl instead of the Chiefs. So I'm going with the Ravens, but I would not be shocked if it's the Bengals. Bengals have a lot to prove this year. Joe Burrow has a lot to prove. So does Josh Allen, obviously. I just don't think the Bills. I think Josh Allen could carry the Bills into the playoffs as a great team. But once the playoffs come, you got to do more. You got to have more help. You got to have something there, and I think they fall short again in the playoffs. But if it's not the Ravens, it's going to be the Bengals out of the AFC. And if it's not the Eagles coming out of the NFC, I guess I'm going to go with the Lions. Unfortunately, Washington, they're going to fall late in the season. They're going to be injured and stuff like that. Anyway, that's my prediction. 12-5 Eagles record. Eagles beat the Ravens in the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts is a top 3 MVP candidate. I think Joe Burrow wins the MVP this year. But Jalen Hurts will be there 24-1 on Fanatics Sportsbook. Phenomenal value there for Jalen Hurts on an MVP bet, guys. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow with practice updates. Thursday, keys to an Eagles victory week 1. We're back to regularly scheduled programming here on the Eagles Checkdown. Preview and recaps and highlights and predictions every single week, guys. So, guys, everybody have a great Tuesday. Check out Trending in the AM live at 8 a.m. Go Birds! Football is almost here, guys. Bubbles up.
Football is back, and every touchdown brings you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Your season starts now. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code PINPULL. That's code PINPULL to get $300 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first bet of $5 or more, plus over $200 off of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. That is 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resorts, Kansas, fees may apply in Illinois. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bet expires 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital game and commercial users excluded. Restrictions may apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
This episode is brought to you by Diet Coke. You know that moment when you just need to hit pause and refresh? An ice-cold Diet Coke isn't just a break. It's your chance to catch your breath and savor a moment that's all about you. Always refreshing, still the same great taste. Diet Coke. Make time for you time.
Hit pause on whatever you're listening to and hit play on your next adventure. Stay 2 nights and get a $50 Best Western gift card. Life's a trip. Make the most of it at Best Western. Visit bestwestern.com for complete terms and conditions.
The Jack Welch Management Institute at Strayer University helps you go from, I know the way, to I've arrived with our top 10 ranked online MBA. Gain skills you can learn today and apply tomorrow. Get ready to go from make it happen to made it happen and keep striving. Visit strayer.edu/Jack Welch MBA to learn more. Strayer University is certified to operate in Virginia by Chev and has many campuses, including at 2121 15th Street North in Arlington, Virginia.
The Conjuring: Last Rites. On September 5th.
Come down here, I need your help!
The Conjuring: Last Rites. Only in theaters September 5th. Rated R.